check. You can hear me yet? Am I live there? All right, we'll turn it down.
Good afternoon, Rustlers fans, and welcome back to Golden West College football. On the start of a new season, today's game is the 54th battle of the bell between Golden West and Orange Coast College. The Rustlers' final record last season was 11-1 for the state regional state championship game. The Pirates of Orange Coast finished at 3-7 last season. Golden West wins this series 31-22.
It's the Battle of the Bell live on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the CSN Coast Sports Network. Here today, 2022 SCFA opener. Excited you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Also broadcasting simultaneously on Coast Sports Network. It's Golden West and OCC next here on SoCal College Sports.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I'm hot. I'm really hot.
It's the 2022 season opener in the SCFA noon game here from Golden West College. Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski with you here today. And Anthony.
Mike, good to see you.
It's an exciting time here at SoCalCollegeSports.com, partnering with Coast Sports Network, newly launched, and we are excited to bring you coverage of SCA football throughout the season.
It's going to be an exciting game today. You know, these are two very different teams, Mike. Golden West coming off of a storied year, having a chance to go to the playoffs, and Orange Coast, they've struggled as of late. They're 3-7. Their coach has had some struggles. This year they're going to be trying to turn it around.
You know, it's a mixed bag at the JUCO level. You know, the turnover is quick. You have 2, possibly 3 years, but there's a lot of talent, a lot of things to be excited about on the OCC side, a lot of size, especially at the tight end position. They got a couple of bruisers, and we're going to see some jumbo packages that will feature that. But Golden West, as you talked about, coming off of a storied year, the most successful in team history, running the table all the way to the SCFA championship, succumbing by 1.5 yards short to Riverside. Their comeback was stalled just ever so close. They were to punching their ticket to the state final. RCC eventually being dispatched by City College of San Francisco. But it's a new year, and Coach Nick Mitchell excited about the prospect, especially on the defensive side of the football.
Absolutely. Both these teams are looking to make a great start this season. A lot of freshmen in play, particularly at the quarterback position. Now, this year, we're going to see a lot of bumps and bruises coming from the linemen. There's going to be a lot of running with the ball.
So we see Golden West hit the field. Well, for Golden West and the Rustlers, they return a very studly linebacking core. It's going to be led by Kylan Neal, second team all defensive in the National Southern Division last year, and he's going to be the anchor of that line.
Yeah, and we can see that both sides have had a lot of development in the offseason, particularly at the line position. You can see that Golden West is a little bit bigger in size, and I think OCC looks to try to upset them.
Yeah, OCC comes in here today off of, they've had a couple of years where they've been a little down. In fact, 9 out of the last 10 Battles of the Bell have been won by Golden West. So it's 2 programs trending in opposite directions. And, hey, it's a new year, and Coach Bubba Gonzalez is going to have an opportunity to change the script for the Pirates.
I had a chance to talk to Bubba this week, and he and I had a wonderful interview. One of the things he talked about was leadership on and off the football field. And we can see as the young men take to the middle of the field for the flip, we see the captains. And these are young men that have worked really hard and stood out as the season has started.
Indeed. 54th annual Battle of the Bell. Last year was OCC losing 24-7. That was at Orange Coast. And for Golden West, OCC will have an opportunity. This is a freshman-laden offensive group for the Rustlers, and sometimes that can, that can get a little dicey early on.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you can run into a situation where you have trouble establishing your footing, establishing roles, and expect the defense and Jake Hall for Orange Coast to take ample advantage of that.
Absolutely. It's about stepping up for these young men, and this is the opportunity for them to do it.
We're about underway here from Golden West. The Rustlers and the Pirates here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. And we'll take a moment here for the national anthem. We'll be back in a moment. Set to get underway here from Golden West College. Mike Spita and Anthony Dombrowski here with you. And kicking off for Golden West can be Jake Cyprus.
Here's the young man who I've seen him practice, and this is someone who knows how to place the ball downfield. Let's see if he can do it here today. Good kick. Bounce.
And it'll be Billy Hester receiving the kick on the near side to the 25-30. Has some room up past the 40 near midfield. One man to beat, and he'll be taken down inside the 40 down to the 36. OCC in business on the opening kickoff.
What a run there. Making his way all the way down.
It's an incredible job by that special team unit.
Really puts them in a good field position for the start of the game here.
And for Orange Coast, it'll be Brandon Canella to start things off for the Pirates. JP Segura, the lone back in the shotgun set. Two wide to the right, single up top. Isaiah Alonso, a player of note, tight end on the left side of the formation for the Pirates on the opening play of 2022 for Orange Coast.
I understand he's starting to get a lot of offers this year.
And with good reason. He's an absolute stud. And, well, speaking of studs, it's a Rustler bunch into the backfield quickly. It's a 4-yard loss on first down, 2nd 14 coming up for Orange Coast. And right there, Kylan Neal, who we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, he will be all over the field today, and he makes his presence known with authority on the opening play.
That's a young man who's gotten into the backfield and has created a great presence in the middle of the field there.
Offered from Fresno State, and I'm sure that's not going to be the only one by season's end, that's for sure. 2nd and 14.
Absolutely.
Canella fakes a handoff, rolling to his left, not a lot of room, has a man wide open down the sideline, and this could be in for 6. Any flags? No flags in Orange Coast right out of the gate. Chalk up 6, Baylor Ayers on the receiving end on the far side.
And that was just a quick pitch and catch for them.
Excuse me, Caden Baptista. Okay, 25-yard gain. He was out, they say, at the 15-yard line, so hold everything. Still scoreless here.
That was a great pitch and catch for them. They moved the ball down the field, and they had some success.
Well, it looked like Golden West, maybe a blown assignment and some miscommunication over the top, and that allowed Batista to get ready. And some early contact there. No, that's a good play on the outside made for Orange Coast. That was Prince Ford. And Ford, one of the returning sophomores this season for the Rustlers. The Rustlers last year led the state in sacks, and it was that stingy defense all year really leading the Rustlers en route to their storied season in 2021.
He's definitely been an anchor on their team.
For sure. 2nd and 10 from the 15. Segura to the left side of Canella. It's like Blake Wiley to the left. 2 wide to the right. They go up the seam. This could be a touchdown for Orange Coast. Big collision. Max DiFilippo, the other big tight end, at the disposal for Bubba Gonzalez, in for 6, 6'5", 250 from San Juan Hills. And OCC just like that on the board, couple minutes into this one.
Again, another opportunity for that pitch and catch. Really smooth, straight into the end zone. Good for him.
Kirchhoff in to attempt an extra point.
The snap. Oh, we have movement.
It looks like we have some early movement here. So you probably had it on 2 or 3. Probably on 3. I play it on 3. When it comes up,
Well, that's an interesting one.
We're going to retry it here.
Defense.
So the defense offsides. So really a calamity of errors on that opening drive defensively. And Coach Nick Mitchell not going to be too pleased about that. And if you're Coach Bubba Gonzalez, you're coming off a 3-7 year. You're on the board first against the defending runner-up in the SCFA. Golden West will look to respond. We see the replay here.
Yeah, Bubba's got to be excited about the way this game's starting. He's been able to move the ball, and he's had success with a little pitch and catch.
We'll go back to the touchdown here. Just a quick pass over the middle. Now we'll break in the action. 7-0 Coast on top of Golden West.
All right, let's get ready for kickoff here. Now Kershaw, he's got a great leg on him. The step, the shoe.
Yeah, Kirchhoff.
Oh, and he's a
right
beast.
to the returner. And let's see if Golden West can respond on special teams out to the 40-45-yard line. Kirchhoff lays the boom, but not before Golden West gets a nice return in for themselves. It's Cross and Tanachi.
Gotta love a kicker who can lay somebody out like that.
Yeah, indeed. But special teams shining here for both squads
43-yard return
on the return game.
At the Rustlers 48.
So they'll give Golden West the 48-yard line in Golden West territory, just underway, 2022. Season kickoff from Huntington Beach, California on the campus of Golden West College.
Great start to an exciting game, Mike.
It's Malachi Martinez getting the start for the Rustlers. He replaces Jake Retzlaff from last year, who transferred over to Riverside. Jonathan Scott starting at running back here today.
You know, Coach Nick over on the sidelines, I had a chance to talk to him this week, and it was very clear that he was excited to see how his freshmen were going to perform in the game today.
Martinez from the shotgun has a man in the flat wide open, and this is Libier. Libier makes a move into the inside past the 35-yard line down to the 31. And it's a first down for the Rustlers.
Libier's got a set of wheels on him. He's moving.
Yeah, he's a shifty back. And, you know, in talking with Coach Nick Mitchell throughout the week, you know, he doesn't really have any burners, but he has some quick, shifty players that can make plays and catch everything. He's really excited about the receiving core. Yes. And especially Nick Kenwell, all-state selection last year for the Rustlers. He's lined up at the top of your screen, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Handoff inside. Libier will get it again. He'll churn forward for a couple. He'll give him 4.
You know, Libier is one of those backs, like you were saying. He great with the agility, and that's what I think Coach Nick is looking for out there. A lot of shifty, a lot of quick feet.
Second and 6 coming up for the Rustlers after the 4-yard gain by Libier. Libier in the backfield again. Picks up a block. It's a screen. Libier gets it. He's at the 25. Cuts it back. There's a flag on the field. This is going to be a hold.
And they're going to bring that back.
For sure. This is going to be, well, it was good enough for a first down, but this one for sure coming back. Be the spot of the foul. Looked like the spot of the foul came at around the 25-yard line. It'll be from the spot of the foul. I think they're going to back it up to the 35.
Libier getting a lot of reps early. We're going to see him more throughout the game. He's definitely part of the team that's helping move the ball.
No doubt. Now, injured player on the field for Orange Coast. Looks like that's TJ Afam-Asaga.
Now, can you say that twice?
I could. It's going to take me a while, though.
Let's hope the big man's okay. He's down there getting treatment.
A few years ago when DJ Uangalele was at St. John Bosco, I had a chance to cover him in an early playoff round matchup, and it's a tough name.
Yeah.
If you don't know it, obviously he's pretty famous now.
Sure.
Went to Clemson, and Afam Asaga will have to come off here.
Good to see the big guy get up and get off the field.
He is being helped off, and
it's a ginger walk for sure.
yeah, looked like a non-contact injury. We hate to speculate. The ball placed, spot foul at the 30-yard line. Second down once more. Kennewell, one-on-one up top. He's matched up against Nate Peter, and I wonder if Malachi Martinez is going to recognize one-on-one coverage with one of the best receivers in the state. He'll pull it, gets a block, looking for Kennewell. Kennewell. Looks like there was some contact, and that's a great job by Kennewell. Look at this savvy play here by Kennewell. He induces contact from Peter. Looks like Kennewell stole, induces the flag, and this is going to be free yardage
for Golden West.
For Golden West, no doubt.
Kennewell is the intended receiver.
You know, and there's just a little too much contact on that. You know, you can see it when as you reach towards the pylon, there was already contact.
15-yard penalty. That'll spot it at the 15 from the 30. And now the Rustlers in business, looking to respond on their opening drive of 2022 offensively. 11:27 to go. We're in the opening first quarter.
15-yard penalty marks the ball at the 15.
Scott the lone back. Looked like there was some early movement to get away with it. They hand off to Scott. Scott will pick up a couple. They'll give him one to the 14-yard line. Well, Ibeer, when he came in, he added an instant offensive energy that we're not really seeing from Scott and Ibeer. I wonder at one point did they sub him back into the ball game. Scott right now looks a little indecisive, and you maybe attribute that to some early season jitters here. Man in motion for Golden West. Jet sweep on the near side to the far side. Sarmiento in for 6.
In for 6.
Late flag on the field. I wonder if this is going to be a hold or a block in the back. This one's coming back.
Yeah.
So Sarmiento in for 6, but the indication on the field is that it's a hold. Where did the flag occur? Just a question.
Now, before the game, I had a chance to talk real quick to Scott's family, and they said he's ready. He's excited to play, and you know, he's looking forward to a really good season. It's good to have the family support out during the game.
Yeah, it's a good turnout here at Golden West College. It's a hot summer day, late summer here in Huntington Beach, and we have a few more broadcasts here today. We're up at Lancaster, COC at AVC. We'll have coverage here for you on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. Triple header here tonight, quadruple on the day. Ventura hosting Moore Park and Saddleback hosting Glendale. All those games starting at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, Malachi Martinez finds a man over the middle. Sarmiento will take it in for 6. Touchdown, Rustlers.
Touchdown. He's in.
Robert Sarmiento from 14 yards out. Just a solid route here. We'll see on the replay.
He was moving there. Yeah, the throw, the catch, he was moving.
You see Sarmiento
what a great
just
touchdown.
walk into the end zone. It's a great shot. Angelo Solis, our cameraman, in the end zone. Jake Cypress. Kick is up, and it's good. We're knotted up at 7-all here from Golden West. Battle the bell on SoCal College Sports. 10:43 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back. .43 to go in the opening quarter, and we have some fireworks offensively. A couple of really good returns by both teams to start their offensive possessions. A couple touchdowns on the board.
Absolutely. You know, the first 5 minutes of this game has seen touchdowns on both sides. and they've been moving. A lot of pitch and catch for OCC. The ground and pound seems to be working well for Golden West. Let's see how they continue the game.
Yeah, I really like the job that Martinez did on that opening drive, getting the ball out. A little bit of a bobble there, but not much doing here on the second return for Orange Coast as Hester's gobbled up at the 20.
Yeah, took a couple extra knocks there at the end.
Indeed, looked like it was Brogdon Diasis, first man there for the Rustlers, making a play. We have to be excited about both clubs offensively at the quarterback position. Canella didn't have a lot of yardage to go to get his first touchdown on the year.
No, and both teams have had great success with moving and scoring the ball.
Max DiFilippo, the big tight end, along with Isaiah Alonso. Like there was some early movement there. No whistle, and that one into the pitch. Incomplete. Like Canella maybe lost the handle as that was getting out of his hand.
It looked that way, yeah.
Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski with you on coverage here today. SCFA football, Primo Nosh, one of the proud sponsors of Golden West College.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 coming up for Orange Coast. Quentin Underwood on the near side, matched up one-on-one, working against Malachi Gatewood.
Harrison
They
in the
look
middle
his
of the
way,
field.
rolling to the right of the field, and incomplete. Pressure there, coverage there, and the Rustlers looking like the Rustlers of 2021
Yeah.
early in this defensive possession.
They're definitely showing that they've picked up and carried on from last year. Great performance so far in the first.
Bit of a mixed bag in the first quarter here for Golden West defensively with a couple blown coverages, but I have a feeling that, well, if there was paint on the other side of the field, on the Golden West side, it was coming off of the walls.
Yeah.
Because this is a big response defensively, and see if
Let's
the
see if
Rustlers
they
can get off the field. One-on-one coverage on the near side, not a catchable ball. Was some contact there, but incomplete, 3 and out. And OCC going to be forced to punt it away.
And these might be the little things that Golden West needs to get that edge over them.
Well, Nick Mitchell was very candid in his praise of his defense, and usually year in, year out, it's the defense that's going to carry the load. You know, and it wasn't necessarily the defense early on. It was OCC really kind of smacking them in the mouth.
Sure.
And they responded in a big way here on their second defensive possession. It was the offense who got the score back to 7-all, 10:21 remaining in the opening quarter.
The punt, the kick is up.
Kick is away from Orange Coast. It's a short one, and still on his feet. This is Leo Cardelli, and Cardelli makes a move. Still on his feet. He's around the 48-yard line. He stays upright. Let's hope he's okay. Big hit at the end of the play.
Looked like he had help from Harrison Koffel there. Kind of keep him pushing, keep him driving.
Indeed. And Golden West will go to work on the offensive side of the football.
You know, Samarianto's a freshman. He has a bright future in front of him. Already big contributor in this game.
Indeed. Sarmiento with the opening touchdown for the Rustlers. And that was set up earlier by Kennewell getting that PI, defensive pass interference call, as they took a shot to the end zone. Martinez, hands off to the near side. This is Libier. Libier hits a gap, takes it inside the 35.
Libier is a beast. He's moving the ball for them wonderfully.
He's a different type of energy at the running back position so far in this one.
17-yard gain.
Kind of reminds me of a Ricky Sproles out the backfield.
Yeah, Sproles.
Yeah.
Darren Sproles?
Yes.
Not Ricky Williams. Darren Sproles. That's all right. Hey, we got like 500 names in front of us, so it's understandable that you might miss a name. No, Darren Sproles of the Eagles, I believe the Chargers as well. I think he wore 47 for San Diego.
Maybe
the baby blue. Libier again,
Libier
up the gut
again.
this time, and end over end. It picks up a first down. 12-yard gain on that one.
12-yard gain.
So back-to-back 14 yards and then 12 yards from Libier, and he is padding those stats early. Scott back into the ball game, who got the start at running back.
You know, his nickname is DOA. His mom told me that. Very excited to see him play today. Great to have the family out. Always helps when to have the support, you know.
4 wide, 2 up and 2 down on the formation. Scott now to the right of Martinez. Wide open, Kennewell, touchdown. Nick Kennewell had 3 touchdowns all of last year. He had a big game in the final game versus RCC in the SCFA championship. He's off to a big start. All-state selection, Kennewell in for 6, and Golden West takes the lead early in the first.
You know, Kennewell is expected to be a big contributor, and he's shown up, and that's important in football.
And for OCC, that's a blown assignment. That's the best wide receiver on the opposing side of the ball. You cannot leave him open. And Kennewell in for the touchdown. Extra point up and good. 8:51 to go in the first quarter. Rustlers up by a touchdown. We'll be back here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. .851 to go. The Rustlers in charge, 14-7. So after a bit of a shaky start, offensive or defensively rather, the offensives come to play, and Malachi Martinez at the helm, and he's been flanked by Nick Kennewell, and along with Sam Libier, who's been a bit of a storyline brewing here early in the season for Golden West. This one will trickle into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. It's the Battle of the Bell, 54th edition.
It's always good to have a brother battle. You know, it's really what it is.
Well, these are sister campuses. They're part of the Coast
College
the
Network.
Coast College Network. That's right.
And both schools, you know, they've come from different places. You know, I mean, with their success.
Yep.
But today, both schools seem to be showing up.
Well, I think there's signs of promise here for Coach Bubba Gonzalez and Orange Coast, but defensively, bit of a leaky sieve early on. They'll have to shore that up. Can the offense respond here? As Canella in the shotgun looking to his left. That one quickly taken away. He passes it over to J.P. Segura near side. He'll pick up a few. They'll give him 4 yards to the 30-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. We'll give him 5. 2nd and 5 now.
Segura with some good side-to-side movement.
Felipe, are you okay? There you go. Shotgun formation. Canella under duress, and he just throws it into the pitch. And this is a team in the Rustlers putting on that pressure. It's starting to bother Canella.
You can see Canella's getting a little frustrated out there.
Yeah, he's not picking up enough blocks here. He needs just a couple more seconds to complete his passes, but credit to the Rustlers. They're applying pressure, making Canella uncomfortable, and the throws are showing it. 3rd and 5 here, another opportunity for the Rustlers to get off the field. 1-on-1 on the near side. Underwood again working against Malachi Gatewood. Press coverage from Gatewood. Prince forward.
Sophomore Gatewood.
Little soft over the middle. Segura on the reception. He'll have enough for a first down up to the 39-yard line. So Segura with a couple of positive plays on that one, on that set of downs. And 39-yard line. The Pirates have a new set of downs.
starting to have a little success moving the ball forward, and that's starting to cause a little trouble here for the Rustlers.
DiFilippo, who had that opening touchdown for the Pirates, now on the right side of the formation. Hand off to Segura. Cuts it back, not much doing there. Maybe picked up a yard up to the 40-yard line.
You know, looking at Segura on the sideline, he's a little guy, but he has a lot of power.
Yeah, Segura, very shifty, about 5'9", maybe.
Sure, I'll take 5'9". No way near 5'10", but definitely 5'9". Gatewood.
Near side, Gatewood.
Oh.
That looked like it might have been a face mask, but that's a good no flag there. Gatewood just grabs his shoulder pad, makes a tackle, going to bring up another third down. Should be 3rd and 4 coming up for the Pirates. They need the 49-yard line.
And Gatewood was on him, saw the play and read it well, got over to the sideline and made the tackle.
John Gaines is checked in at running back. On the near side, that was Underwood with the reception, working against Gatewood. Canella.
Malachi Gatewood, the sophomore.
Working on his cadence. Canella going to keep it himself. Nothing doing there. The big boom comes in from the linebacking core, and that second level from Jonah Laban gets there in a hurry with the thud. I'll bring up 4th down.
I mean, that looked like Christmas dinner. He was stuffed like a goose.
Yeah, the read really wasn't there and nowhere to go for Canella as he has to just eat the football. Here comes the punting unit yet again for Orange Coast.
And these are the little things that as Golden West starts to pull away, these are the things that are going to separate these two teams.
Well, it's week 1. It's the crossover week. The American playing the Nationals. Sometimes you'll have the occasional upset. Certainly early it looked pretty good for Orange Coast, but it's been 14 unanswered from the Rustlers. This one being punted away. Sarmiento waves everybody off. It's going to be a short, muffed punt. Going to take a friendly Orange Coast bounce and trickle out of bounds at the 27-yard line. That's where the Rustlers will take over with 5:41 remaining in the first quarter.
Good punt. Good punt.
Game 1 of 4 here today on our coverage here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Again, Antelope Valley hosting College of the Canyons. College of the Canyons making the Final Four in the SCFA last year. They played their final game of their 2021 season on this field, being dispatched by the Rustlers in the SCFA semifinal.
Again, another great game. The Rustlers showed up then, and they're showing up today.
And the College of the Canyons just what can you say about a stud program led by Coach Ted Iacenda?
Absolutely.
And we may see them again. We might see another matchup in the SCFA Final Four between COC and Golden West if things hold. Modest gain on 1st down. Clock continues to trickle down here in the opening quarter. They'll give him a couple.
Looks like they're going to give it to him.
Looks like we're having an issue with the scoreboard here, and the heat could play a factor here today.
It said it was going to be over 88 degrees at the time of the start of the game.
I heard it was going to be like 98 degrees. Well, we have Martinez using his feet. The Idaho native moves forward for a 1st down up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, the freshman Malachi Martinez definitely has the power to be a dual threat, use his feet, and get the ball in the air.
Yeah, and talking with Coach Nick Mitchell, it was really an open QB competition. It was a Martinez that was consistently able to make the throws necessary to move the chains, move the offense forward, and gain that positive yardage. Does so on that play for the 1st down. Scott muffs the handoff, has to cut it back, and he is met by a wall of white jerseys with orange helmets. He maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage, back to the 41.
You know, you can hear his family over here sitting off to our left, and they are excited to see him play. Let's see if he can get some more yardage next time around.
Bring up 2nd and 10.
Scott still in the backfield.
Scott stays in. Chance for redemption here. You got the big tight end, Robbie Saval, in on the left side. Martinez looking for Saval. Thought about tucking and running. keeps the play alive. Has Savao. Savao with a reception inside the 35.
Rustlers. Catch made by Robbie Savao.
Try to hold off the commentary until I'm done with the sentence. Don't try not to talk over the play-by-play. No, try not to talk
23-yard
over.
gain on the play. First and 10 at the Pirates' 36.
Fresh set of downs for the Rustlers. Inside the 40-yard line, down to the 36. A hookup between Martinez and Savao in OCC territory.
Rustlers on the move.
Once again, Martinez broken play there. And the communication just seems to be a little off between Martinez and Scott. And as I say that, here comes Libier. Loss of 1 on the play.
Libier checking in. Let's see what he can do.
Sarmiento split to the right of the formation along with, looks like that's Jake Troxo. And now they put Sarmiento in the slot. Kennewell now at the top of your screen. Martinez under duress. Here comes the blitz. Has to get rid of it quickly. It looks like there was a late hit. Not flagged. Libier the intended target, and why not? He's had a hot first half. Hot first quarter. 2:42 to go. Pass incomplete. They'll bring up 3rd and long. I'm talking with Coach Mitchell about his special teams. Kicker's a little banged up right now, so expect 4-down territory inside the 20 or outside of the 20, between the 20 and the 40-yard line. This could be 4th down, and the Rustlers going for it. So they need two downs to get 11 yards.
Let's see if they can do it.
Short shotgun formation. Martinez again with Libier. Low snap. He gets it. They're looking on the near side, and that one incomplete pass intended for Doc now.
And it looks like they're going to head off.
Yeah, look, it does look like this is going to bring on the punting unit.
OCC might be expecting the fake.
Yeah, OCC will not be caught off guard here. They are expecting a fake inside the 40-yard line, considering where this is. Golden West does need 11. We'll see how this goes. Cypress holds it and then kicks it. And this one's going to go into the end zone. And no. Oh! Golden West unable to keep it in play. It'll be a touchback. OCC will take over. 14-7, 2:29 to go here from Golden West College on the Coast Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com.
Exciting game today.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good so far.
Libier's a beast. Really impressed with him.
Libier's very impressive thus far here for Golden West. And, well, you have the usual suspects. Sarmiento was slated to have a big role. Kennewell in for a touchdown. Those are your 2 scores on the day for the Rustlers. DiFilippo, the big tight end, with the touchdown from Canella for the only score for the Pirates.
Let's see if they can.
Now, I have not seen a lot of Isaiah Alonso and DiFilippo out there, and I wonder if they're saving the jumbo package for later in the game. And, well, that's just not going to work. When you have Kylan Neal out there, his sideline-to-sideline movement is very tough to overcome. And, well, JP Segura is just not going to be successful going east and west. He needs to get up the field in a hurry.
Yeah, Neal had Segura's number, and it certainly showed on that last play.
It's going to be a loss of just a couple on that play. Back to the 18. 2nd and 12 now for the Pirates.
2nd down and 12.
Trips to the left, single receiver to the right. This is Stamps. Canella. Golden West. Some stunting action. Defensive line pass is complete on the near side. This is Stamps, and Stamps quickly swallowed up by Tyler Williams, first man there.
Forward progress put them up to 28.
That's going to move the chains.
Yeah.
Play goes for 12 yards. It is a first down.
It was 2nd and 12. They pick up 12. New set of downs for the Pirates. As time ticks down here in the opening quarter.
The break in the huddle. Sakura's looking to make a move there. snap. Oh,
Over the middle of the field, and this one quickly met with emphasis. Laban and Streeter, first men there for the Rustlers.
Streeter had his number, picked him up like a
I
beast.
mean, that's just a good read initially. And well, Coach Mitchell again talked about his excitement about this linebacking core. It's going to anchor this defensive unit in 2022.
Second down and 4.
And it's going to alter the formations that Golden West is going to play throughout. They're going to play a lot of 3-3 to keep that personnel up right now, showing a 4-3, bring an extra man up. Here comes the blitz. Canella able to get the ball away. The pass incomplete, intended for Alonzo. He had his mitts on it, but Canella.
Those are the ones you got to catch. You know, when it hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. That's rule one. Look it in.
That's a fact. It wasn't overthrown. It was up high for the big man, and Alonzo just could not bring it in. It's going to bring up third down. That would have moved the chains.
At the 36.
Let's see what Bubba has in store for this one.
Single receiver up top and at the bottom of your screen. Segura in the backfield. Canella in the shotgun. Over the middle of the field. Pass is complete. And this is Noah Diver. And Diver.
Flag on the play.
And this flag, is it in the secondary or is it coming back? We'll have a stoppage in the action.
There's a powwow at midfield there.
Maybe a little extracurricular. This could be offsetting. That was enough for a first down after the reception from Diver.
Looks like he might be going against Golden West.
Certainly looks that way. It's just going to be tacked onto the end. No, it's a hold. They're going to decline the penalty, because that would have only resulted in 5 yards. Right now, the ball at midfield. The Pirates moving the football, trailing by 7 in the opening quarter, about to tick away. And will likely flip the field here as quarter number 1 will come to an end. The Rustlers 14, the Pirates 7. SCFA 2022 kickoff here from Golden West College, Battle of the Bell. SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. To 7. Rustlers on top by a touchdown as we open the second quarter.
Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski here at Golden West College.
Live on SoCal College Sports and the Coast Sports Network.
It's good times. This is a great game.
Good early season action here in the SCFA, and Canella going to be brought down. The football is out. They're going to say that Canella was down. Slapped away after his knee had already touched the ground, but it is a sack. And well, we talked about earlier, the Rustlers leading the SCFA and the state in sacks last year.
You know, one of the things I wanted to point out, Segura just made an amazing block. And the bandit came around the backside there, and they got the quarterback. But, you know, he's starting to show signs of improvement, and he's making those bigger blocks.
Unfortunately, the block all for naught as Canella is gobbled up. Bring up first, second and 15. Low snap. Segura makes a block down the field, and this one's going to trickle out of bounds.
Pass is incomplete. Third down.
Bring up third down. The pressure there again on Canella.
You know, these last few plays, Canella's struggled with the snap. Let's see if he can turn this around a little bit.
Pass intended for Baptista. Baptista wasn't ready for it. Would have mattered. It would have been a catchable ball anyway. 3rd and 15 from the 45-yard line for the Pirates. The Rustlers looking to get off the field here.
Looks like they're going trips for.
Trips to the right, Shingle wide out to the left. Segura looking to pick up a block. He does.
Canella on
Flag
the
on the field on the far side. This one probably a hold. And Canella is met with malice on the far side of the field. First man there looked like that was Diasis. It's probably going to be a hold.
Is that number 78?
No, it's going to be illegal motion, looks like. I don't think they specified a number there, but it's going back the opposite direction. This is going to be declined. That is going to bring up 4th down. Here comes a punting unit for the Pirates. So Kirchhoff will come on and kick this one away. 13:57 remaining in the second quarter.
I don't know how long Bubba can continue to hang with leaving points on the field like that, leaving opportunities.
Well, I mean, they were moving the ball okay up until they got to the midfield mark. And, well, after a regroup defensively, Sarmiento receives the ball at the 15-yard line, breaks a tackle, still on his feet. And he'll finally be brought down. Looks like Charlie Iafetta, linebacker from Lakewood, Washington, Lakes High School, 6'3", 215 on the stop. That's a big boy.
That's a big boy.
Big boy, and looks like he's got some speed.
1st and 10 for the Rustlers.
Hopefully he'll be playing on Saturdays next year.
The Rustlers take over at their own 15-yard line. Up by 7. Well, I know we have some sponsors maybe to shout out here later.
Sure. Yeah. Shout out to the Bread Chicken, all of our friends over in Costa Mesa.
For sure.
American Dream over there at Pacific City. Head over there for a burger and a beer after the game.
Well, if I had time today, I'd head over there right after, but unfortunately we have another game. The day will not be over once this one is.
We will find someone to go and stop and get you a burger, big man.
Catering service, week 1, I like it.
Yeah. Hey.
Modest gain on 1st down, 2nd and 9.5, if you will.
Well, Coast Sports, we bring a little bit of class. Just a little bit.
I appreciate it.
A little bit. Maybe the bacon. Maybe the
Martinez
bacon on the
with
burger.
2 wideouts to his near side. Martinez with some time, going to tuck it and run. Has some room on the left side, has 1st down yardage and more to the 30. 14-yard gain, that'll move the sticks.
You know, Malachi has some good wheels.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. I mean, he's not necessarily a run-first quarterback. You can say he's dual threat, but I thought I saw him make a really nice read in their last offensive scoring possession where he kept the play alive with his feet, allowed his man to get downfield and made a play.
I think Coach Nick Mitchell needs to see more of that from him today.
It's an opportunity to get some reps in for sure, more than a 15-play assignment. That one incomplete on the far side, intended for knock now. 2nd and 10. Low snap, Lybeer takes it over the left side, and that's a good job. And again, it's Iafetta making a play, 1st man there, going to bring up 3rd long for the Rustlers.
Iafetta had his number. You know, you saw him coming across, good hit,
It's
solid
a
hit.
solid early read there defensively for Iafetta on the defensive line. He's an easy guy to spot.
Sure, he's a big guy.
Big guy, big hair.
Big
Love it.
hair. Love the hair.
Liberian trips to the right. Liberian now to the left of Martinez. Martinez bobbles the snap, able to recover, takes it along the left side, makes a move inside, and he'll be tackled short of 1st down yardage. They're going to give him 8. Looks like he's going to be a couple yards short of the 1st down marker.
This is going to come down to spot right here.
Yeah, and I wonder if it's close to just a yard, do they just go for it? No. Here comes the punting unit.
Punting team, yeah.
Well, no sense right now in providing any momentum should you not pick it up. The offense the last couple drives has been a little up and down for Coach Nick Mitchell, so he elects to bring on the punting unit. Here comes Cypress, 5'11" sophomore from Villa Park High School. And back to receive is Nate Prater.
And I've seen Prater in practice. He's got a set of wheels. Let's see if he can pick this up.
Low kick from Cypress.
Right there. It hit him right there.
It looked like it hit a player for Golden West. Looks like Jakai Embry first made contact at the 35. Instead, they'll allow it to bounce to the 30-yard line. So
no call on that. Looked like he touched it.
It did look like he touched it. Now, I wonder if they're going to have a conversation about it here. No, they'll keep it at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
That's where Orange Coast going to take over. 10:58 remaining in the second quarter. And you see it right there. It's a good job on replay. Lorenzo Osuna, our director here today.
1st and 10 for Orange Coast.
Spotting that. A missed call, a missed opportunity. Hey, you know what? The officials are also watching this.
Yeah. That's interesting. You know, when it's such a great game and you have so many opportunities to see it, it's the way to go.
Hey, everybody's just trying to get better, from the broadcast crew, from the teams playing, and the officials. Early in the season, Canella hands off to Segura, and nothing doing there. First man there.
He ran into
Alicia
a wall.
Martin, defensive lineman, sophomore returner for the Rustlers, second team All-League in the South, National Southern Division a year ago.
Loss of 1 on the play.
Segura looks a little shaken up on it, smacking himself in the head.
I wonder if he's smacking himself in the head. Is he injured, or is he maybe just upset that he made the wrong read, because he was met by a flurry of black jerseys. 2 up and 2 down on the wide receiver formation. Canella. Quick read to the near side, and pass is complete with a modest gain for about 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Pass complete to Glenn Atkins, tight end, 6 foot, 215 from Fountain Valley. He's a Baron.
You know, the big tight end, he has been known to move the ball for them, and he's had success.
Well, that's one of 3 tight ends that's already caught a pass here today for Orange Coast.
Bubba using his tight ends today, which is great.
You know, the tight end's become such a weapon, you know, ever since the days of the Patriots.
Sure.
You know, you have that dual threat, Gronk and Hernandez.
Sure. And that you don't see on-field
I mean,
pairs like that.
You really didn't see that until they made it famous up the seam. And Canella under duress, another sack, the second one of the day.
Oh, he gets away.
Keeps it alive. He keeps it alive. He throws it away, nearly intercepted on the near side. And we have a flag on the field.
And Hubbard looked like he was ready to pull.
Akili Hubbard, 6'2" defensive back from Bellflower, all over that one.
Looked like he was ready to pull it out of the sky.
Oh.
Couldn't quite
This
hold
is
on
going to
to
be a
it.
first down. Looks like this is going to be a 15-yard penalty of the personal foul variety. So Orange Coast going to get a new set of downs here.
Against Golden West on the play.
Now, I wonder if that was maybe a face mask trying to bring down Canella, because it looked like he was done and then he was able to snap away. I wonder if we have it on replay here.
It'd be interesting to see if the hand had actually gotten there. Fresh set of downs for OCC.
At midfield for the Pirates. 3 to the right. For OCC, Canella. Quick reception, incomplete. And again, this one intended. Looked like that was Atkins again.
Akili Hubbard defending.
Hubbard again making a play.
And he couldn't quite hold on to that one. Got to see it into the hands.
2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I think Canella made the play, but it was Hubbard disrupting that pass on the receiving side. Blake Willie. One-on-one on the near side, matched up against Ford. Instead, they bring Alonzo over the formation. This is going to be a first down for Isaiah Alonzo. That's a big boy to bring down, 6'5", 250.
12-yard gain.
Played at Modern Day Football Powerhouse in the high school level.
He's had a lot of success
I
here
believe
at
Bubba
OCC.
Gonzalez also played at Modern Day. If memory serves, I saw your interview earlier this week.
Yes, yes, and you know,
First and 10 at the
UNLV.
38.
Yeah, he went to the JUCO route for a year, and then I guess he wasn't tall enough out of high school, but he was able to excel at the collegiate level and write a ticket to UNLV, running Rebel.
Yeah.
Canella brought down, pass intended for Segura. Second and 10 after the incompletion.
You know, he keeps taking hits like that. He's going to have some bruises.
No doubt. Well, I mean, Canelo's been under duress for much of the day. Do we have a new? No. For a second, I thought we had a new quarterback. Alonzo on the left side of the formation.
The big tight end set.
Really stands out there in terms of his size. Nice big target. Comes out of his break. A square out for Alonzo and picks up about 7 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. And this could be 4-down territory if you're OCC.
Absolutely.
Inside the 30-yard line, an opportunity to maybe get some points on the board. You're right there. You know, against a quick defense with a lot of depth, you want to see what you can do to wear them down. And Orange Coast on this offensive possession, courtesy of a penalty, able to keep it alive, staying on the field.
It's good to see Canella moving the ball. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Canella playing with the cadence here. Takes a snap. It's a draw. That one on the deck, and this one recovered by the Rustlers.
Segura gave it up.
J.P. Segura, and it looked like it was not a clean handoff there. See if we can see it on the replay. Is there a flag on the field? Yeah, we'll see here. Segura, it just didn't take care of the football, had it slapped away, and the Rustlers are going to take over. So
you cannot.
Good job of moving the ball.
You cannot.
All for naught.
You cannot treat that ball like a loaf of bread. And Segura, he was running with it.
First and 10 at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line for the Rustlers. Martinez in the shotgun formation along with Scott to his left. Sarmiento, jet sweep to the left side, has some room. Flag on the field. This run's going to be all for naught. When you see a flag come across the grain like that, it's almost certain to be a hold. This one's coming back.
Personal foul, face mask. Offense, number 8, 15-yard penalty.
So a 15-yard penalty. It looks like they're going to get Robbie Saval, the tight end, big tight end, making a block, but hands to the face, catches a face mask, and this one's going to go in the wrong direction.
Every time that's going to walk you back 15 yards.
Indeed. So it's first in Westminster for the Rustlers here.
First in Westminster. You're a funny guy.
Well, this is the street McFadden Avenue here. Is that's
First in McFadden?
That's the border.
Yeah.
On the other side of that street's Westminster.
Absolutely.
It was an apt reference, and that was quickly into the backfield. Iafetta again. Martinez is going to be sacked.
Iafetta with that hair. That hair in motion, it's its own entity. It's a wild animal there.
It obstructs the view of the passer.
It's an extra weapon, you might say.
Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 28 now for the Rustlers. Martinez. Bit of adversity to deal with now. Floats it over the top. This should be a penalty.
Oh! And that's picked off.
It's picked off. There's a clear violation on the far side there. We're going to have a pretty good replay of this. Look at live here. Let's see if we can see it.
And Quinteros goes up and grabs it.
Well, Pinteros goes up there and grabs it, but Libier was clearly interfered with, and I wonder if we have that on the main shot here. See it one more time on replay. There's no flag here. Is it just two-way action? Is that what they rule?
At the Golden West 45.
Well, we'll have it here. No, keep on going, full speed. No, we're not going to catch the tail end of it there, but well, as it turns out, it's an interception, and first one of the year for Malachi Martinez.
Quinteros going up and grabbing it. This gives them another opportunity to get down the field and to keep this ball game close, which is so important for the Pirates.
OCC within one score, 6:26 remaining in the first half. Segura on handoff over the right tackle. Takes it up ahead for full.
JP Segura with the run.
Good to see Segura get back out there, try to overcome that fumble.
Well, in your interview with Coach Gonzalez earlier in the week, he talked about accountability. He talked about his background in law enforcement and coming to the collegiate ranks and coming back to coaching. And a big part of his curriculum as a coach is accountability. We see him go right back to Segura after the fumble, looking for a chance of redemption, picks up positive yardage.
Absolutely, and that's the type of stuff that you're going to expect to see all season long from Bubba.
For sure, DeFilippo on the right side. Pass is complete and still on his feet for Orange Coast. This is Jason Canella.
Good catch.
I have a feeling there's some bloodlines there. A hookup between Canella and Canella. It's a first down. OCC in business inside the 25.
18-yard gain on the play. First and 10 at the 23.
You got to love a brother catch, right?
For sure.
When one brother throws it to another, it's always good for the parents to see that on the field. Plus the chemistry's there, you know. I mean, you've been throwing to the same guy for almost,
your entire life.
Yeah, your entire life. That's right. Here we go now.
Trips to the right. Segura the lone back. Canella moving the football. Takes it, has a man one-on-one on the near side. Passes complete to Bautista. Bautista wrestled down to the turf inside the 10-yard line. He's down to the 8. It's another first down. It's first and goal for the Pirates.
14-yard gain on the play to the 9. Take down the 8-yard line. First and
Canella
goal.
waiting for the play there. He's got that and runs it in.
Trips again to the right, and the pressure, which was so prevalent earlier in this half for the Rustlers, has been non-existent. Good adjustment up front by the line. Canella, as I just say that, rolls out of a would-be tackle, goes back to the middle of the field, and that pass incomplete.
It looked like Segura missed his block right there.
Really not much doing there for Canella, and Canella needs to do a better job of just trying to throw that one away. He was burned last time nearly when they picked up the 15 yards on the penalty.
At the 8.
If you go back to Hubbard nearly intercepting the ball at midfield, and the cardinal rule is don't throw back across your body back to the middle of the field.
The two big tight ends have come into the game.
We talked about that jumbo package, and why not when you have 6'5", 250 times 2. Put on the ends, make them work. Timeout on the field, 4:16 remaining, and we're going to have timeout taken by Golden West. They're going to want to talk things over. Take a timeout ourselves. Rustlers leading by 7, but OCC knocking on the door.
Right here on the Coast Sports Network.
Package Segura to his right has a block, and he is going to be marked short of the end zone, down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 3 coming up. Couple yards on the play. And keep that jumbo package in there. It's a good adjustment by Coach Nick Mitchell, taking that time out and getting in different personnel.
Absolutely. You know, getting down this close to the end zone, you have a chance to punch it in. You want your big men in there.
I think Cannell at times did a really good job of getting the ball out in a hurry. And you have both tight ends lined up on the right side of the formation. And I wonder if you maybe have some crossing action to free somebody up. Power eye set. Cannella fakes a handoff, looking for some room, has the pylon instead. He's going to be brought down. I think his knee was down.
That's going to be
outside
grounding.
of the 10. Well, he's outside of the tackle box. They won't get him for grounding, but he's going to be marked. He's going to be marked down for a sack. Let's see if we have it on replay here. This is a pretty good job. His knee is down. The ball was not out. Can we run that back? And we'll have another look at it here. Slow it down for you, and I think his knee's down before the ball gets out. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. And that's a sack.
So Kirchhoff now on to attempt a 31-yard field goal to narrow the gap. OCC still down by a touchdown. Play clock down to 0, it looks like. This can be a delay game. Back them up 5. Make it a 35-yarder.
You know, Kirchhoff has the leg to make this.
Well, the degree of difficulty going up could be tough. And we do have a breeze out here working from right to left looking north. Botch snap. This one's just going to have to get thrown away. This is intercepted, and this could be 6 going back the other way for the Rustlers. That's an incredible play made on special teams, Jordan Palomino.
Those are the mistakes that have been talked about all week that are going to cost this team.
Well, here's the problem. When you back it up to 5 yards, now you add additional pressure, and you know your margin for error is a little shorter. We see it right there. Botch snap results in a pass that never should have been made. And now Golden West in business after the turnover at the 40-yard line, their own 40. No points on the board for OCC after moving the ball with efficiency on that last shot.
Yeah, you hate to see people leave points on the field, and this is an opportunity that they let slip away from them. So let's see what Golden West can do on offense.
Golden West with a chance to respond. Martinez, Kennewell hooks out midfield. Kennewell on his feet past the 45, down to the 43. They'll give him the 42, and the Rustlers move the chains. Martinez to Kennewell for 17 yards.
And Golden West is starting to turn it up a little bit. Kennewell letting them know that it is a first down. And here we go again.
Martinez in the hurry up. Has Libier. Libier with the reception. Under 2 minutes to go. Still on his feet, nearing the sticks, and he's going to be bent back forward. Pickup of 9.
Libier is really contributing today.
He's had a big first half, and I wonder what those stats will look like. Live stats, I believe, are being recorded here. Tony Altabelli from OCC Sports Information Director in charge of those. He always does a great job. We've had a chance to know Tony for, I want to say, more than past a decade, I think.
Those stats vital to the broadcast.
Well, I'm wearing green today. He wasn't a fan of my shirt when I first saw him. Kennewell reception on the near side, stays in bounds, makes a move, trying to get out of bounds finally after picking up a couple extra yards, stops the clock, 1:12 to go, and the Rustlers, after the turnover, moving the football and looking to pad their lead as we enter the first half.
And you can slowly see that Golden West is going to start taking those opportunities to create that separation in the scoreboard.
No doubt.
Martinez and Libier in the backfield.
Libeer, and no, it's not Libeer, it's Sarmiento. Sarmiento still on his feet, past the first down marker, or he's near it. I wonder if he fell forward enough for a first. If it's a first down, that'll stop the clock. I think he's going to be short. You maybe take another timeout here if you're the Rustlers. You know, it's week one. Sometimes clock awareness, sometimes not there. 2nd and 1. Handoff left side. Libeer looking for first down yardage, and he has it.
First down, Rustlers.
That'll
Stop the clock at about 41 seconds here.
Sam Libeer with a 2-yard run.
Jinx.
First down.
I think you owe me a Coke, my good man.
How about a water?
I'll take that. Here we go, right there.
First and goal at 8.
Thanks to Golden West for providing all the drinks and the wonderful.
Danny Johnson, athletic director. Tim Bremen, director of operations here on game day. Those are two studs. Early movement on the far side. This is going to be a flag going in the wrong direction. Did they call timeout beforehand? Timeout going to be called by OCC. And the Pirates will want to talk things over. Talked about the kicking game, a bit of a uphill struggle for the Rustlers, so expect them to look for 6 here instead of 3.
Sure.
Breaking the action, we'll take one ourselves. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. You're watching Rustler football in the SCFA on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. We'll look at it at half. Hey, music up? It is? I don't really have it. Good shot. Both their shots look good. All right, coming back, guys. First and goal at the 8-yard line for the Rustlers, knocking on the door here. 40 seconds to go. Can they punch it in?
You know, going into the halftime, you want a score like this to separate you.
Could be an opportunity for both. One-on-one. Kennewell has it. Did he get the feet down? Reception made. Touchdown, Rustlers. Kennewell with his second. And we'll see it on replay. Does he keep the foot in?
8-yard touchdown play.
That's a beautiful tiptoe. Let's see, does Kennewell, he does, look at that. We'll run it back here. One more time. Kennewell drops the foot. You only need one in college. It's 6 on the board for the Rustlers, pending an extra point. Kick is up. Kick looks good, is good. 21-7, and with 31 seconds remaining, check that, 34 seconds remaining. Stop it there. See the touch of the toe for Kennewell.
And what a good way to show that you are attentive to the sideline, getting your foot down like that. Great spatial awareness there from Kennewell, the All-State selection from a year ago. Only had 3 touchdowns on the year. He has 2 here today in the opener of 2022. We're watching SCFA football. Battle of the Bell. The Rustlers up by a couple touchdowns. Back. 34 seconds and change here remaining in the second quarter. The Rustlers 21 unanswered. Mike, what a great first half of football.
It's been fun to watch. OCC gets off with a bang. Big return on their opening possession. They punch it in. They march right down the field for 7, but the Rustlers have responded in a big way here. The defense has come alive. as the first half is wound down. Caden Baptista.
Caden Baptista with the return.
Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski with you on today's coverage here from Golden West College. We may or may not have Danny Johnson, the booth athletic director here at Golden West. A big thank you to him for really spearheading this athletic program, and ever since he's taken over, water polo was always a staple, but soccer's really taken a step in the right direction.
A lot of growth here.
Talk about football. Nick
growth.
Mitchell, his 17th season, a lot of sustained success, but Danny Johnson at the helm, and it's not coincidence that he's at the helm. They come off their most successful season in school history. So kudos to this entire program athletically from the top down.
Leadership starts at the top, and you can see what he's done to improve each one of the sports here on campus,
Indeed.
And it shows.
That'll do it for the first half. 21-7, the Rustlers in control here from Golden West College in Huntington Beach, California. Battle of the Bell. SoCalCollegeSports.com in connection with Coast Sports Network. Happy you've joined us, everyone. Spread the word, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Also on Coast Sports Network. I'll let you provide the credentials, Anthony.
It's CoastSportsNet.com from all of us. Thank you for having us. Thank you for having us out, man.
We'll be back after this. Gotta turn it off and then take it off. Second half about to get underway here from Golden West College. It's the Battle of the Bell here on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network. Solid first half for the freshman Malachi Martinez, 141 yards, 3 touchdowns. He has a hat trick in week 1. 2 of them came to Kennewell. Unbelievable toe touch fade to the end zone for his second. Had 3 last year, 2 in week 1, and we're not done yet. We had a couple more quarters to go. OCC will kick it away. There you are. Is he up? Kick is away, gonna trickle into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Golden West will take over at the 25-yard line. Canella had a rough showing in that first half. 13 of 24, 149 yards and a touchdown. No picks, though. He was nearly picked a couple times. The only pick that came was on special teams on a botched 35-yard attempt. That was after a 31-yard attempt being called back because of a penalty. Delay a game. See if Orange Coast can shore some things up defensively. Golden West had a lot of success in that first half moving the football.
It's going to be exciting to see if they can. Orange Coast can turn this around.
Lydeer was a pleasant surprise out of the backfield for Golden West in that first half. Over 60 yards combined rushing and receiving. He gets the initial handoff. No, it's a great fake. Martinez up the gut. Looked like that was a horse collar, clear horse collar. Martinez up for a big gain, nearly 20 yards. I'll give him 22. Martinez now 52 yards rushing. He leads the the Rustlers, excuse me.
Surprising to see that call not get called there.
Yeah, he was, it
was a clear horse collar.
That was a two-handed horse collar. Lybeer gets a handoff over left tackle. Flag on the field, this one coming back. Lybeer to the house. All for naught. Lybeer knows it too. The emphatic put down. 2 flags now. Laundry all over the pitch. Yeah, they're going to get Robbie Saval. That's his second penalty, holding. Well, it's going to look really good on video.
Yeah,
but
hell of a run.
In context, that one's coming back. So 2nd and 20 instead of 6 on the board for the Rustlers. They still lead it by a couple of touchdowns. Game 1 of 4 here today. Quadruple header coverage of SCFA football on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network.
Lybeer is looking impressive. You know, a run like that.
Get that kid some oxygen. Scott back into the ball game. Saval now on the right side of the formation along with Sarmiento and Kennewell.
Scott's the bigger back. Let's see if he can use that size to punch it up.
Going to go over the middle of the formation. This is Saval in the reception. A lot of room in front of him. Hurdles a would-be tackler. Saval past the 30-yard line. And Golden West, another chunk play. Move the chains. How about Robbie Saval?
Might not have been a person. That actually just might have been a hurdle. He just jumped right over him like it was nothing.
Well, OCC got a couple stud tight ends. Rustlers flashing one as well. Saval with a big gain. They're going to give him exactly the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the Rustlers. Scott again in the backfield now to the right of Martinez. Malachi with some time. Steps up in the pocket. Fires down the field, and that one dropped. Doc now. Caleb, 6'2", 195, freshman from Marina High School in Huntington Beach.
Doc just could not come down with that.
Had one right in the numbers and unfortunately could not haul it in. That's a terrific throw by Malachi Martinez.
He's definitely starting to show that he's the quarterback that's going to take this team and can carry on that mantle and continue to the next level.
Big shoes to fill with the departure of Jake Retzlaff from a year ago. Martinez flashing the wheels. He's near first down yardage.
Good to see young players like that sliding like that, knowing where they are and knowing when they can just take the slide and get on to the next play.
9-yard
That's the
gain
maturity.
on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Rustlers. Freshman from Idaho. Malachi Martinez looking like a savvy veteran out there for the Rustlers. And credit to his offensive line up front, buying him a lot of time to work. Martinez, little RPO, keeps himself, makes a move, looking for the pylon, chalk up 6, Malachi Martinez with the touchdown for the Rustlers.
Malachi Martinez using his legs right there, making another big contribution for the Rustlers.
See here, Martinez makes a couple of shifty moves, loses a defender or two. Malachi Martinez.
The kid's got wheels.
Flashing those wheels. Well, hey, so much for not being a dual threat. The kid is one.
The extra point is no good.
There's some maturity there, too. You see the slide? The slide was a big deal because that was a chance for him to say, hey, you know what? I got as much out of this play as I can, and I'm moving on to the next one.
Extra point, no good. 27-7, 12:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Rustler football here on SoCal College Sports and the Code Sports Network. Malachi Martinez in for 6. The Rustlers pad their lead to 20. OCC will receive the kickoff, and first man there for the Rustlers. Looks like that was Cayman Sue.
Caden Baptista with the return.
Baptista on the return for OCC. Not much doing there. They'll take over around the 25-yard line.
At the 26.
Brandon Canella's been pretty solid.
Brandon Canella is
No turnovers. Now a nearly intercepted. That's the classic announcer jinx there. Hubbard all over that one. He's had a couple of opportunities for picks. And Canella doesn't want to test 3rd time a charm.
No, it looks like that there's a ball hawk on the field, and Canella's aware of it.
Stop the clock with 12:32 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Primo Nosh, proud sponsor of Rustler College Athletics. Golden West here. Tough yardage up front. Look like John Gaines on the carry for Orange Coast. 3rd and intermediate here, about 3rd and 5 coming up for Orange Coast.
Gaines a little bit bigger than Sakura. Might help that team move that ball where they've struggled in that backfield.
Play clock down to 9. Canella takes a snap, gets it out. It's deflected at the line of scrimmage. That's a terrific job up front. Darren Vasquez, Jonah Laban making a play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit. Opening week of 2022.
Again, another another series where Canella struggled.
4th and 5, the Pirates in punt formation.
Yeah, the line really not doing him any favors. Keep those hands down, and OCC offensively going to have to regroup. Last year, Canella was in a committee at quarterback. He's solidified himself as the starter for this season. This one blocked.
This one blocked.
And this could be points? No. But it's a big block by special teams, and they struggled earlier in the return game, and they shored that up and then some.
Absolutely.
The block punt.
A block
That
punt
time,
like
Kirchhoff
that.
unable to get it away in time.
Yeah, and a block punt like that is a definite momentum switcher for these teams. And right now, the Rustlers have a commanding lead of that.
Rustlers up by 20, looking for more here after the block punt. Again, a terrific job and response by this Rustler squad. 27 unanswered. Now remember, it was OCC who opened the game with a big return. The opening possession leading to the 7 points. Max DiFilippo, the 6'5" tight end from San Juan Hills, punched it in first. But now Malachi Martinez, 3 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground. This is SCFA Player of the Week territory here. Martinez with some time and makes a move to the sideline, picks up about 5. Forced out of bounds by Rob Martin.
Martinez is looking impressive this entire game.
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
He's very quick with his reads. Been pretty solid. The only problem that I've seen was the throw that looked like it was pass interference. That wasn't called. But it was a pass that was shortened. Obviously, a point of emphasis in terms of learning the position as a freshman. Libeer with the carry, a modest gain, will bring up 3rd down. They'll give him 2. 3rd and 4 now.
You know, if Martinez continues like that, it's a clear path for him to be Player of the Week.
This is a statement game here from the Rustlers. You know, no Retzloff, no problem. We talked about the quarterback from last year for the Rustlers who led them to an 11-1 season, transferred to the team that beat them in the SCFA championship. That pass intended for Libeer. And we're likely going to see the Rustlers going forward here. And this is, well,
looks like the team.
Coach Mitchell is a class act. You know, they're up 20 right now, and they could easily go for it on 4th down. It's 4th and 4, but they're going to bring out the kicking unit. And here's Jake Cypress, who missed his last extra point attempt. This one's going to be from about 26 yards out. Ball spotted on the 9-yard line.
26-yard field goal attempt.
Slight wind from the northwest. It's a good snap. Kick is up. And off the mark.
Off the mark. Looked like the holder had it really high there and brought it down.
Yeah, it was a tough snap to hold. And Cypress shanks it left. We talked about the kicking game, a little banged up right now in the preseason training camp. And Coach Mitchell, an opportunity to get his kicker some reps, and Cypress unable to
get that through the sticks.
Well, 3 extra points, good. They're 3 of 4 in that regard, but 0 for 1 now in the field goal game. Offense will take over for Orange Coast at the 20-yard line. And can the Pirates respond here down by 20?
Canella's really holding in there. See if he can turn this around.
Canella, handoff to Gaines, and Gaines met with a thud after a gain of 1.
John Gaines with the carry. Gain of 1 on the run.
We'll have some exciting things coming up with the Coast Sports Network this season, and Anthony, let's talk a little bit about it.
Well, we've had a great start and I've gotten a lot of support from the community, and we look forward to bringing as many games as we can on Coast Sports. You can check us out at coastsportsnet.com for all the local sports.
Triple header the next 2 weeks. That pass is complete to the far side. Stamps on the reception. short of the first down, bring up third down.
Looking forward to that Saddleback game.
Saddleback hosting Glendale at their beautiful stadium. We'll be up on the big board tonight.
Golden West starting to rotate in guys a little bit deeper on the depth chart now.
And, you have some space there up on the scoreboard, an opportunity to
Let depth get rep.
oil the wheels. Exactly.
Yeah. Young men are looking real good out there today.
Hubbard, single high safety, passes complete on the near side. Hubbard comes over, stiff arm, ball comes out, but it's out of bounds.
First down, Pirates.
It's going to be a first down for the Pirates.
Bautista with the reception.
Bautista on the reception from Canella. You can follow our coverage all season
7-yard gain.
here on SoCalCollegeSports.com in collaboration with Co Sports Network.
An exciting collaboration.
Absolutely. And then next week we have 3 games. The following week, I believe the 10th and the 17th, all slated for 3 games per day. Of course, today's quadruple header.
Bringing everyone as much football as we can.
Why not? Another deflection at the line. That's a big play made by Zach Avina, freshman linebacker from Palm Desert.
Avina was in there very quick. Hands up just like you're supposed to. Got a little piece of it.
Yep. If he'd had a better read, he might be able to take that in for 6. As it stands, it's an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 coming up now here for OCC. Talked about how deep this linebacking core is for Golden West.
These young
Coach
men.
Mitchell talked, hey, even when I bring in the 2s, there's not a lot of drop-off from the 1s, if any.
And that's a tribute to the leadership of the coaching staff here.
The
Getting them
leadership,
ready.
the development, and, the recruitment aspect of it. That's a great
Absolutely.
double move. That's going to be a flag. No, wow. Well, pass is incomplete on the near side, and I wonder if the referee is going to rule that that's not a catchable ball. There was for sure some holding contact on the near side.
A lot of trading paint.
Pass intended for Blake Willie. But Canella did lead that one out of bounds, and I think that's the call that was made. 8:10 remaining in the third quarter. The Rustlers with a commanding 20-point lead. The ball at the 35-yard line. It's 3rd and long for the Pirates. Gains to the right of Canella in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Canella tucks it, runs it. Big hit. Short of the first, near midfield, near the 40. They need the 45. They're going to give them the 42. Here comes the punting unit.
And again, another missed opportunity for OCC. Canella turning it on, but just not quite getting there.
That second level has really shined here today for the Rustlers. Talked about Golden West coming off their most impressive season, their most successful season as a program. 11-1 last year, ran the table the entire way up until the SCFA championship game. Kirchhoff gets this one away, Sarmiento waiting at about the 10-yard line. Takes it, avoids the tackler. There's 4 white jerseys. It's going to gobble him up. Not much doing there for Sarmiento. And the Rustlers will be pinned deep in their own territory.
Those white jerseys were down there quick. They made their presence known as they brought him down. Looks like this is going to be they're still fighting that. I don't think OCC wants to turn in the towel on this one. I think they're going to be pushing it all the way to the end.
They need to start winning downs.
Yeah.
The Rustlers have been the beneficiary of that.
Win the battle up front, sure.
Like maybe making some quicker reads and being a little bit more efficient. Offensively, Malachi Martinez will go back to work for Golden West. Sarmiento, jet sweep, cuts it back to the middle. Has some room, the shifty wide out. Gets a block from the near side from Kennewell. He's going to be near first down yardage. He's going to have it up to the 25-yard line. 14-yard carry.
What a great run.
That's just great vision from Sarmiento. And how about Kennewell finding a block for him, clearing out the edge, and allowing his fellow wide receiver to pick up the first. Scott will come off.
He really put the shoulder on him there on that block.
Yeah, he was able to really peel back. See the job here by Sarmiento. Picks up a first. Pass is complete here to Kennewell. Kennewell still on his feet. He's a tough load to bring down.
Kennewell's a big boy.
It's a big load to bring down. He's
6'2", 190.
Yep. Good speed, solid speed, great route runner.
That is one of his strong suits, is his route running. You can see it on every play that he's in there.
2 touchdowns today for Nick Kennewell, All-State selection from a year ago. First team All-National Southern Division. Well, it looked like they'd given him 8. They're going to say he went out of bounds after 6 yards. So 2nd and 4 now for the Rustlers. Looking for maybe a double move there.
Looks like a little miscommunication there.
Indeed, between Kennewell and Martinez. You're gonna get that every now and then. So 3rd down coming up.
Third down and 4.
Martinez has been so effective with his feet. Let's see if he utilizes that. No, he peels it back. Pass is complete, and that'll be good for a 1st down. Pile driving tackle made, but not after Docknell picked up the 1st down. A little redemption for Caleb after he missed a reception down near the goal line on an earlier possession for the Rustlers. Hauls one in there, and that'll move the chains.
Martinez is continuing to look good out there.
Just solid.
Just solid.
Just looks very comfortable. The game very slowed down for him as a freshman.
I'd like to see him at the next level. Wherever he goes after this is going to be really, really beneficial.
Well, I'm sure after a couple more performances like this, he's going to have a couple calls, that's for sure.
That phone's going to start ringing.
Liebeer up to the 45-yard line. Pick up.
And Liebeer's another one. Liebeer's going to be getting offers. Kid's got a lot of talent.
Certainly been impressive today, that's for sure. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. Clock continues to move, coming up on the 4-minute mark in the 3rd quarter. Big gain up the middle for Martinez, and
another run for Martinez, moving the chains.
Well, it's a quick and decisive read from Malachi. We'll see on the replay here.
8-yard gain.
Injured player. Now, Lorenzo, can we see that one more time?
Looks like we have an injured Pirate on the field.
Go back to the run here and the read. That's just a great job by Martinez. He faked out the cameraman.
That's when you know you got the juke. That's when you know you got the juke.
Injured player for Orange Coast.
Nathan Burnell.
Yeah, Burnell.
Again, another big defensive back for Orange Coast coming in off the field. A little shaken up there.
See the job here by Martinez pulling that ball and dives ahead for a 1st down. Fresh set of downs when we come back after the injury timeout. 27-7, Rustlers on top of the Pirates. Battle the bell here on SoCal College Sports.
First and 10 at the Orange Coast, 47.
Under 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Fresh set of downs for the Rustlers.
They've been
Martinez out of the backfield has Scott. Scott with a reception. Big hit on the near side after a couple yards for Scott.
2-yard gain.
Scott able to pick up a couple.
Scott, a different kind of runner than the other backs with the Rustlers. Scott, more of a power runner, downhill.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. He hits the hole when he does with emphasis, but he's had a couple of issues today getting there in a hurry. Sarmiento on the reception. Takes a big hit, but keeps on churning forward, and Sarmiento able to pick up a few. Going to bring up. They're going to give him a couple, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Sarmiento is really becoming the receiver this game that Martinez is going to kind of midfield in the slot, a lot of over-the-middle action for him.
Well, it helps Martinez, the freshman. It's a freshman-laden squad up front, and then, you got a couple of returners. Kennewell specifically. It's a great target out front, or pass intended for Kennewell, incomplete, a little high on the pass, and finally OCC able to generate some pressure on the quarterback. Looked like that was Ethan Gonzalez, and Gonzalez from Mission Viejo, Laguna Hills High School. With
Good
QB
program.
pressure, and that's going to come and force 4th down. Incomplete pass will stop the clock, 2:38 to go.
The Rustlers are in punt formation. Dave Prater back
Inside the
deep for Pirates.
45-yard line, Prater back to receive the kick for OCC.
Prater has a set of wheels on him. Let's see if he can turn the tide, make a little contribution for the Pirates.
Well, Cyprus has been a little short, and he goes away from the speedy Prater. And Golden West unable to corral that inside.
The punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
So that result in a touchback. Not a lot of net yardage there. Really only 22-yard kick after the touchback. And OCC going to take over. The Pirates have had their struggles moving the football, but, Rustlers only up by 20. It's not far-fetched for a QB to get hot, make a play, and especially with a couple of big tight ends at your disposal. Alonzo right now on the left side of the formation.
If they're going to turn it around, it needs to start right now, and this is an opportunity for Canella to show what he can do.
It's the toughest team they're going to play all year, that's for sure. SCFA runner-up from a year ago. The Rustlers, Nick Mitchell, who was, I wouldn't say nervous about the opening week, but alluded to some inconsistency in camp with the freshman-laden offense. Malachi Martinez has put those concerns of consistency to bed for sure.
To bed with them.
Having a player of the week performance in his first start for Golden West. QB pressure that time for Golden West looked Elisha Martin.
Martin looking good down there, fast and getting to the quarterback.
3rd and 10 at the 20.
3rd and long now. They're going to move Alonzo. See if they can get him out in the flat. Canella under pressure again and just has to throw it into the turf. Nothing there. The coverage was excellent and the pressure as well.
Yeah, there was no one for him to go with that ball. And you know what? Good for Canella to try to just get rid of it and get on to the next one.
It's really the difference there when you look at the two quarterbacks. Canella doesn't really have that breakaway speed to get himself out of trouble. Malachi Martinez leading the Rustlers here today in the rushing department. Also has a rush for score. It'll be Jake Stoyanov tonight at Ventura hosting Moore Park. Dennis Ackerman on the call at Saddleback, and Emory Johnson up at AVC. Sarmiento, that's a great punt. Backing up Sarmiento past the 20-yard line. Sarmiento makes a move past the 40.
Ran into his own guy. Somebody's lost their bonnet.
Yeah, somebody's got a missing helmet out there. Luckily, everybody's okay. A minute and change remaining in this third quarter.
15-yard return.
was Max DiFilippo. They got things started off here today in the scoring department for OCC. Hooking up with Canella from about 12 yards out. A huge response from Golden West.
Martinez still in there.
I think the big thing for Martinez is getting him reps, getting him comfortable. He certainly looks comfortable.
Very comfortable out there with the
I think
ball.
if the Rustlers get another
Lot of
score here, there's going to be an emphasis to maybe get some looks, maybe from Luke Peterman, the backup quarterback, very likely to Malachi Martinez, showed very well in moving the football versus Chapman College in their scrimmage a couple weeks ago. So Martinez, I know he doesn't want to come out, that's for sure.
He's a competitor, and he wants to stay in the game for sure.
Up the seam, has a man, complete, big hit. Made, but not after a first down. On the reception, Anthony Williams.
Looks like we have a hurt Pirate down on the field.
Indeed, and that's going to be Marcelo Lumanlin.
It's a shoulder.
Yeah,
he's
looks like
grabbing
he's
at.
clenching his shoulder. We're going to have a big hit on this replay. Now I wonder if Lumanlin was the first man there. Indeed.
Yep. And there he was.
So injury timeout. We hope Lamonlin's okay. Maybe a stinger. 46 seconds remaining in this third quarter. We'll be back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. Good to see Lamonlin come off under his own power.
First and 10 at the 39.
It's always good when they get up and are able to get off the
Absolutely.
field. Yeah.
Scott to the right of Martinez. Fakes the delayed handoff. Martinez to his right. He's going to be sacked. Martinez.
Joshua Herta with the sack on Pirates.
And Martinez looks like he got a
Check.
little
8-yard loss on the play.
Find the level and keep it there. Don't modify it during the game. This isn't a concert. Third quarter is going to tick away here.
and that'll be the last second
And we enter the fourth quarter, 27-7. Battle of the Bell 2022 edition. SCFA football on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Go Sports Network.
Hey, Mike, welcome back.
2nd and 18. Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski with you here today from Golden West College. Kennewell on the reception. Back past the original line of scrimmage.
Trayvon Lee the assist on the tackle there. That's a young man who has big dreams.
10-yard gain on the play.
That's a young man who, again, you know, wants to contribute, had a chance to talk to him, really excited to be on the field and getting the reps that he did.
Pickup of 10 on the play. 3rd and 8 now for the Rustlers. Javon Williams up top, Kenwell at the bottom. Sarmiento in the slot. Martinez has Scott. Scott drops it. It goes right through the breadbasket.
Hit him in the hands.
That's a great job by Martinez putting it on the money. But Scott unable to haul it in. And that's right in his wheelhouse, and he had a head of steam going up the sideline. That could have been 6 right there, but instead it's 4th down. Here comes Jake Cypress to kick it away.
Both teams have had some struggles on special teams. It'll be nice to see if Cypress,
some good and bad from both, really.
Yeah. It'd be good to see if Cypress can turn this around.
Cypress, I think, punting the football has been pretty good. This kick will sail into the end zone. You know, Cypress has actually done a pretty good job kicking it and putting it in a position for his special teams unit to make a play. Unfortunately, they've not been able to tap it out of bounds before it goes past the goal line. So it'll be a touchback, and Orange Coast will take over at the 25-yard line.
Good to see Segura back in there.
Make sure that you have the kicker in that shot. Zoomed in, okay?
Looks like Segura's back in the game there.
Yep.
1st and 10.
Coach Gonzalez, again, giving some faith, giving some responsibility to the young running back.
I mean, if anything, it's a chance to see where your ones are in week 1, and this is a tall order in week 1. You certainly had a lot to feel good about in your opening possession, but you know, the defense kind of woke up for Golden West, and maybe they were off the bus a little late. Segura with a nice sturdy
fighting
run up the middle, breaking a few tackles. 9-yard gain on the play for J.P. Segura. Mexico City native.
He's just a firecracker. He's a little guy, but tons of power, a lot of speed, and you can see it right there as he pushed down into the second level.
Certainly his best run of the day for J.P. Segura. Split to the left. Here comes some pressure. They get Segura out of the backfield on a screen, and he is met right at the marker. That's a terrific, quick tackle by Hudson Letterman, but it is going to result in a 1-yard gain and a first down for OCC. Obviously, if you're J.P. Segura and company, you wish that would have been more, but hey, you get a fresh set of downs out of it. You move the chains.
Yeah, and that's the key for them right now is just finding a rhythm, move the chains, and getting 6.
Pass complete on the far side. That was Blake Willie. And we have a flag at the end of the play, and this looks like maybe a late hit.
Willie from Moline, Illinois, coming across the country wanting to contribute for the Pirates.
And do we have a replay on that? Let's see it again here. At the end of this play, see a big thud. Oh, they're gonna get hints for taking off the helmet.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense, number 7. 15 yards out of
I don't know if I'd call it a face mask, but you certainly can't take off a helmet.
Can't pull a guy's helmet off. No, they frown upon that greatly.
First and 10 at the 41.
Oh, and there's movement up front.
Early movement from the Pirates. 5 yards going back the other way.
Big number 7-8.
Yeah, I don't have 70. I have a 76, Arturo Torres.
Could be 76. Torres out of Santa Ana, Los Amigos High School.
Canella back to pass under duress, and he is going to be swallowed up the middle. Big hit by that linebacking unit. Looked like that was Harrison Koffel. And Koffel lays the boom. 7-yard gain on the play there.
Koffel's always had some success there in the middle of the field, and it seems like it's something that he's going to continue to be able to deliver for the Rustlers for the season. A lot of leadership there.
That was a 2-yard gain. Second down at 13.
How about a shout out to our crew here today. Lorenzo Osuna, our director in the chair. Cody Valentine, our main camera operator. Angelo Solis and Matt Mateos.
Down on the sidelines, little Matty.
Alonzo on the reception. I want to say that's his second catch of the day, and they got to utilize him more. He is a big threat, big weapon in this passing game for Canelo.
He's found himself open a few times this game. Canelo and him just haven't been able to connect.
Did have a drop earlier, but that's got to be a connection that's utilized more.
3rd down and 8.
I'll bring up 3rd and 8 here. It's likely 4-down territory, down by 20. Canella
Segura in the backfield.
has 3 to the right. One of them's Alonso. Canella looking to his right. Fires, pass incomplete.
This is incomplete.
Pass was intended for Stamps. That'll bring up 4th down. And Canella going to be staying on the field here. That's terrific coverage by Jakari Embry. And indeed, Pirates will go for it. 4th and 8. 10:36 remaining in this one.
4th and 8.
2022.
They've got to get something right now.
And the SCFA is underway. And the Rustlers looking to make another run here after their 11-1 season a year ago.
Mike, they have a commanding lead.
Indeed, we'll have a timeout called by the Pirates. Want to talk it over. I wonder if they were looking for a free 5 here. Golden West stays disciplined. We'll have a timeout on the field. Take one ourselves. 10:36 remaining in the 4th. Mike Cepeda, Anthony Dombrowski with you on SoCalCollegeSports.com and CoSports.net. Coverage here at CFA football. And,
39-yard
well,
line. 4th down.
CoSports Network, newly launched venture here for you, Anthony, and we want to talk about some of the program upcoming on that channel.
A lot of exciting stuff. Looking forward to the Saddleback game tonight, this afternoon.
You know, so we have some programming. Might be putting a show together called Under the Helmet.
Starring
Pass is complete to Underwood. And it's a 1st down for the Pirates. They complete on 4th down. Hold everything, flag on the field, and it looks like this might be an ineligible receiver down the field.
Ineligible downfield offense, number 61.
So they're going to get Jonah Caresa.
I want to see that again. You know, that's a call that a lot of people are questioning right now. You can see it in the fans and the people around.
Yeah, no, that's you see him. That was the right call. You go back on replay there, you see it 61 had leaked out past the line of scrimmage.
So
He's got to stay home there.
Yeah. under the helmet, starring this big guy right here, looking to
we're still workshopping that. Who's the other host that we have slated for that?
Enoch Smith. He was a defensive player of the game in the 2019 Outback Bowl, and a member of the Oklahoma State University football team. Played with the Vegas Nighthawks.
Canella lets it fly, essentially a punt. This one's going to be intercepted by Justin Hintz. Well, it'll end up as an interception, but really serve as a punt. The Rustlers are going to take over. Under 10 minutes to go in this one.
Looking forward to seeing you and Enoch get together and talk it up, talk the game up. It's going to be exciting, Mike.
We see Hintz on the interception.
And
Excited to come up with some topics. Obviously, we'll recap some of the SCFA football coverage that we have access to, and then also, maybe talk a little fantasy football, talk what's going on in the pros, and I don't know.
Looking forward to some
We're working on a
game.
Big Tech segment. I might know a guy that's pretty good with that.
Looking forward to seeing some of those revenge games up in the NFL this year. Baker.
Week 1.
Week 1.
Martinez still in at the helm. That's going to be a handoff.
New running back number.
New running back. That's going to be Terrell Taylor. Well, we have a discrepancy on our roster here.
6-yard gain on the run to 13.
So Henry Powers is number 31. They have him slated as number 25, but 6-yard gain on the play. Pass complete. Sarmiento, big chunk play. This could be 6. Sarmiento.
He could.
Being closed in on.
Go all the way.
87 yards. Martinez to Sarmiento. Chalk up 6. And the Rustlers put an exclamation point on this one.
What a big touchdown for the Rustlers. As they put the nail in the coffin here, it looks like it's
They attacked the seam. They saw a hole in the defense. And Sarmiento turns it into a track meet. Ends up first at the finish line. He's in for 6, and Golden West extends their lead even further.
It's a fantastic run by Sarmiento.
It's a great route. Makes a play, makes a man miss. Extra point up and good by Cypress. 34-7. The Rustlers further their control. Did they rule that one was not good?
And that was not good?
See if we can get a clarification here. Tony, was that good or was that off? Well, I thought the extra point looked good, but no indication yet. And now they do change it on the scoreboard. So 34-7 officially good. Now our scoreboard always unofficial. $6 p.m. triple header coming up tonight.
You can find all the games on coastsportsnet.com.
They'll be replaying throughout the week. You'll have them on SoCal College Sport as well. SoCalCollegeSports.com. You can go back and watch everything on demand as well.
Great game. Great start to the season.
Indeed.
Rustlers looking good. OCC, room to improve, but still a lot of positive for them. At the level they play at, this is going to be a big opportunity for growth.
Primo Nosh, proud sponsor of this broadcast and throughout the season for Golden West College Athletics. Cypress, a terrific kick backing up OCC right to the goal line. Puts the Pirates in a rock and a hard place, and unfortunately Gaines has to bring it out. Or excuse me, Billy Hester has to bring it out.
And that was Neal with the tackle, right?
Oh, Lorenzo, do me a favor here. The Primo Nosh graphic. Let's put it up on screen there for Primo. Overlay 1. Primo Nosh and was able to sample some of their burgers.
Any
Masters of the Grill, pretty solid.
Ready?
I had a couple bites.
Good deal.
My crew ate the rest of it.
Got to feed the men.
It's true. It's a long day.
Army marches on their stomach. Both teams looking good today.
Overlay down. There you go. Scoreboard up. Canella, excuse me.
Canella.
Well, you know, I'm a boxing fan too, right? So, you know, I see Canelo, but I'm thinking Canelo, right?
Oh, yeah. Segura's still in there.
I'd be, you can't see, what the color of his hair is, but if he was a redhead, that'd be very apt. Loss of 1 yard by Segura on the play. Time ticking down in the fourth quarter. Rustlers with a hammerlock in this one, 34-7. 5-touchdown day for Malachi Martinez in his debut. 4 through the air.
It's a heck of an
1 on the
opening
ground.
day. Heck of an opening day.
Canella over the middle, and that pass nearly picked off. Hintz already with a pick in this one. Had one right in the midst. See the replay here. Oh. You know he's going to catch some grief in the film room for that.
Oh, yeah. They're going to go back and look at that, and that's something he wishes he could have caught.
It might seem like a small, innocuous play, but, if you have an opportunity like that against, later in the season against a conference opponent, that's one you have to capitalize. That would put you in prime position to put another score on the board.
Absolutely. Here we go now. Canella.
3rd and long, 3rd and 12 being exact for Canella. In the shotgun. Trying to make a quick decision under pressure again. This one going to be picked off for sure by Hintz. This might be a pick 6. Hintz still on his feet. He's forced out of bounds around the 10-yard line. They'll give him the 9, and it'll be 1st and goal for the Rustlers.
Get him some ketchup and mustard. He is eating Canella burgers right now.
Some redemption for Hintz as he hauls that one in.
Gutsy decision to go back the same way the second time.
Well, sometimes pressure will do that to you.
Iron sharpens iron, and you can see that the Rustlers
Indeed.
are looking hot. They're looking sharp, my good man.
And this is going to be Luke Peterman. Coming in, it's second string QB. You want to get him some looks. And he'll have an opportunity to pad the lead here for Golden West.
Peterman, a freshman out of Tustin.
That's a terrific run. That's going to be near the goal line, just stopped short. That's Henry Powers again. Picking up positive yardage after first contact. They're going to give him the 1 yard line. 8-yard carry on the play for Powers. The Rustlers on the doorstep once more. They've been in prime position ever since that opening drive, and Powers will punch this one in. Touchdown, Rustlers.
Henry Powers with the 1 yard run.
Good to see a guy at Powers' level making a contribution, coming in when he's needed. A little farther down the depth charts, but still punching it in.
Yeah, third
touchdowns.
running back we've seen here today. We saw Scott get things started off, and Sam Libier was impressive in his showing here today. And, hey, it's just an embarrassment of riches at the running back position. Bring in Henry Powers. Punch one in. Cypress kick is up. That one's good. We get the indication. 41-7. And ever since that opening drive that resulted in the touchdown for OCC, it's been an avalanche from the Rustlers as they lead it big in this one. Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. 41-7, 7:30 remaining in this fourth quarter. The battle of the bell tilting and staying with Golden West very likely here in 2022. Hester from the goal line, big hit to 20.
Golden West keeping him at the
That was
20-yard line.
Kylan Neal.
Neal with a big hit.
Neal lays down the hammer. See it on replay there. Neal, the first man there. And statement win out of the gate.
First and 10 at the 20.
Canella's still in there. So is Segura.
You got to get him reps.
Sure. These young men fighting. Down by a lot, but still pushing. It's great to
Segura
see that.
inside.
Hand off to JP Segura. 1 yard gain.
Where's
Getting
Angela?
a little chippy down there.
They're interfering. Get him over here. Under 7 to go in this one.
Again, Canella and Segura.
Segura up the gut.
JP Segura, 4 yards.
Lorenzo, let's see the schedule graphic. Go ahead and put that on overlay 1. Well, we have Orange Coast this week, Palomar next week, also a noon start time. And back here versus Riverside, and that's going to be a big one. September 24th at noon. There'll be a rematch of a year ago.
Mark the calendars. I think it's going to be a good one, especially with the quarterback coming.
I don't think there's a player in black here today that doesn't have that matchup written down in their calendar, that's for sure. And obviously can't be looking ahead.
Sure. San Diego Mesa's.
Darren Vasquez was halfway into the building. That is mitts all over that one. Bring up 4th and 5, and the punting unit comes on here for Orange Coast.
Little action over there on the Rustlers sideline. Coach running over to try to get the ear of the ref.
Yeah.
The punt kicks up.
Kicks up, it's a good one. Kicking game's been pretty solid here today for Orange Coast. One of the bright spots that you would take away from this one.
Sure.
Ball's down at the Golden West 49.
Right now? Okay. Well, the heat wave is, I think it's still going to remain hot, but we're going to get some inclement weather, so that could make things interesting here tonight. What does it say about down south this evening? 6 p.m.
Should I go put on a Hawaiian and some shorts? You know? Start lighting the tiki torches. That's what they're going to be doing over at the Rustlers.
No doubt, another new running back on for the Rustlers. This time it's Cross Antonacci. Picks up 3.
Antonacci, I believe he is from Boise, Idaho.
I wonder if there's an Idaho connection there between him and Malachi.
Absolutely.
Second down and 7.
Good to see Idaho getting represented out here.
Indeed.
Unique.
Shown out very well, Malachi Martinez in particular. A solid run for a first down and a ran over player for OCC as Antonacci shining again for positive yardage. He'll move the sticks. Pickup of 17 on the play.
And really shows the depth of the Rustler offense. You know, with each running back coming in, there's a unique little bit of talent. Each one moving the ball, each one contributing and providing a little bit of extra support for the team. Antonucci again.
Antonacci up the gut. And just a terrific job by Antonacci a couple times in this drive, making a play after first contact.
I like to see the bump and run.
First and 10 at the 20.
Antonacci gonna jog off the field.
He'll get a breather.
Yeah.
Back comes Powers.
Henry Powers, out of Scottsdale, Arizona, went to Desert Mountain High School.
Split to the right of Peterman. Peterman hands off, makes the correct read, and Powers looking for the pylon. He'll be forced out of bounds inside the 5.
First down.
Well, we'd be remiss not to give our thank yous here from Golden West College. We talked about how incredible their athletic staff is, from the coaching staff down.
Top notch, class act.
Danny Johnson, again, just leading the way. Athletic director here at Golden West, Tim Bremen. Director of Athletic Operations, Andrew Upati. Athletic Equipment Manager, Kim Blair, Athletic Facilitator, and the President here at Golden West College, Tim McGrath. And what can you say? Terrific setup here today. Great sponsors.
Very inviting.
Great turnout.
Yeah.
And the Rustlers are excited about 2022. In particular, look at what they've done and what they've been able to recruit at quarterback. Malachi Martinez will have his name in the hat for Player of the Week in Week 1 of the SCFA and the state of California in the 3C2A.
Absolutely. Malachi's put up big numbers today. Big numbers with his feet, big numbers with his arm. And that is what's going to get him that Player of the Week. And we look forward potentially to seeing that maybe, huh? Malachi, he's got a bright future in front of him here.
I got a shout out from Lane McPherson on the chat. Right, these boys all played in high school together, so definitely a connection. And well, the reputation of Golden West College has a long reach.
Yeah, all the way to Boise.
Even further than that, I think I saw a Chicago kid in there as well.
Oh, you know what? There's a kid from Moline, Illinois. That's right. We talked about him. That would be Trayvon Lee out of Moline High School down in Moline, Illinois. There's a couple of young men. Also, Blake Willie went to the same school.
Yep.
Good to see them out here all the way from Chief Atlantis Tribe.
Again, Coach Mitchell
Big reach.
will elect to kneel down and kill some clock here.
Class move, not running
Class
up the
act.
score.
Class act.
Not running up the score.
Just very generous with his time this week and providing us some opportunity to touch base and, break the ice on the 2022 season.
Orange Coast, a lot to work on. But still looking good in the kicking game.
As time ticks down here.
Third down.
Hit the 2-minute mark.
We'll remind you again of our coverage later tonight, 6 p.m. triple header. Saddleback hosting Glendale, Ventura hosting Moore Park, and Antelope Valley taking on College of the Canyons, all at 6 p.m. on SoCalCollegeSports.com and the Coast Sports Network.
Both these schools have amazing foundations, that support the school and the athletics programs as well as the students. And just want to take a moment to say thank you to Doug Bennett, Dr. Pagel over at Orange Coast College, and everybody here.
Jason Kaler, athletic director.
Absolutely, gentlemen.
We've known him since his days as SID at Santa Ana.
Jason Keller, stand-up guy, great to work with him, and a big contributor to the success of Coast Sports Net, and just all the love in the world for that guy. Minute and 11 left.
These two schools, sister campuses, within the same
College district.
Yeah, college network, I guess, if you will.
Sure, call it that.
But Golden West now.
Definitely the
10
big,
out of
big
the
brother.
last 10 out of the last 11 Battle of the Bells will go to the Rustlers.
Pirates ball.
The Pirates will take over. 47 seconds remaining. Shout out to Mike Moore at Coast Sports Network. We'll send off Anthony Dombrowski, see if we can get a coaching interview here.
Yeah, I'm gonna head on down to the field. But thank you so much, Mike. It was great to see you. Look forward to calling more games with you,
Good
man.
seeing you, man. We're going to head over and get out as soon as time ticks down to 000s and get you all set and ready to go for Saddleback later tonight. Anthony will head down to the field, see if we can get an interview with Coach. That's not it. This goes on his camera. This is you. Quick kneel down and time will tick away. We'll hold it here. We're going to try and get an interview. The Battle of the Bell 2022 edition will stay with the Rustlers. 41-7, an emphatic win and a response 41 unanswered after the Rustlers gave up the opening touchdown to Orange Coast.
Join us again next week, Rustlers.
We'll take it out with some highlights here
12 o'clock as we take on.
after we get our interview.
Thank you very much for your attendance today.
And we'll see if we can establish an audio connection.
Got the camera?
Lorenzo, are we? Do we have camera audio from the field? See Matt down here. Matt Mateos is on the field. Angelo Solis, again, one of our camera operators. Alum of Antelope Valley College, who played later tonight. We'll have coverage for you. Cody Valentine, our main camera operator, here today. It'll be tonight. Glendale at Saddleback. Dennis Ackerman with the call, along with Brad Hoyseth. National South is going to be loaded, that's for sure, this season. We are awaiting Anthony Dombrowski with an interview down on the field. Tell him to go get a Golden West. See if we can get Angelo over there with the Rustlers. Okay. We get our run of show dialed in. It is week 1, working out all the kinks. Terrific broadcast here today from Golden West College. Braving the heat wave, and wasn't too bad. Had a nice breeze over here. And let's see if we can get Coach Mitchell with his players. Let's see Angelo's shot down on the field. See Coach Mitchell with his players, and the question was, would he get consistent play from the freshman-laden offense as we bring in the audio from down on the field. We apologize if something leaks through on the broadcast. The big story of today for Golden West, well, the big question coming in was, what kind of play would they get at quarterback? Would Malachi Martinez be that guy to steady the ship? And we found out in a big way that Malachi Martinez is indeed that guy. And we're going to throw it to Anthony Dombrowski. He's with Coach Nick Mitchell on the field.
I'm Anthony Dombrowski with Co Sports Nets. I'm here with Coach Nick. Nick, amazing game. Malachi is on fire. How do you think it went?
For a first game, first-year freshman and predominantly freshman offense, they played pretty well. Anytime we can put up 41 points on the scoreboard is a good day. That being said, we got a lot to improve on, right? The very first play, big kickoff down the sideline. Coach marches down, scores. We kind of start to struggle a little bit. They're able to move the ball. It was anybody's game. We talk a lot about adversity, and fighting through it, and the guys were able to do that today.
They did rise above it. What are the things in the future that they can work on? What are these?
Everything. Absolutely everything. We were not where we want to be at any phase today. We were actually really below par in a number of phases today. These are games that we will for sure, without a doubt, lose against top-tier opponents. So, but we'll grow, right? From game 1 to game 2, most teams see their most growth. So hopefully we'll be doing that as well.
Congratulations on the victory, Coach.
Thanks, Andrew.
Well done.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Here we go.
That'll do it for our coverage here from Huntington Beach. Golden West College, a winner 41-7, big in week 1 of SCFA football. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you tonight, 6 p.m. Triple header on SoCalCollegeSports.com. ABC hosting College of the Canyons, Ventura hosting Moore Park, and Saddleback hosting Glendale.